to talk about today is the interview with Pharrell and Namjoon. First of all, what a combination between the two of them, because
also something coming out of left field with like no warning whatsoever, and
yes,
I'm here for it because
which I
that's gonna be a bomb collab.
So like Pharrell is releasing a new album, self-titled, with his friends of the industry, and BTS is being included on one of his songs, which I'm so excited to listen to. Like, Pharrell and BTS, are you serious?
That's insane.
Oh, that's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so freaking good.
It's kind of like how we reacted when we learned about My Universe, you know?
Yes, with Coldplay, or even like Megan Thee Stallion on Butter, Halsey with Boy With Love. Like, this is at the same level as all of those collabs. And we all know like how much Junie respects and appreciates Pharrell, because again, like Coldplay, he's been in the industry for a very long time,
and it's mutual. Like, they've talked about it like on the like in the interview, like the chat that they had together. And like Pharrell was like, the first time that we met in like 2018, I was ready to collab with you guys, but I didn't want to be too aggressive.
I didn't want to be that guy. I think also, you know, unfortunately, as much as like we love BTS's ARMY, I feel like for an artist trying to collab with BTS, it can be very intimidating. And I think like, you know, I think Pharrell,
that's kind of like why talking about the time, like when collabs are happening, you don't really know until like a week before it comes out, or like something like that, but like really close to release.
Yeah, because I get it. Like, we can be very intimidating because we are very protective and very particular about the people who get to collab with BTS. As we know from experience, there are just some artists who
I mean, we have at least one song in our minds right now.
Correct. Yes. Yep. And
it's probably all the same one.
Probably. Likely. You know, but I but I think Pharrell, like, being that
this is so fucking sweet.
It's so sweet. And you know, Junie of course is a huge fan, so the questions that he was asking were very like ones that Pharrell hasn't been asked before, which he was very impressed with. And I'm like, yeah, Namjoon loves you, first of all, but also
Jin hates him because he's so smart, so
yeah, that's exactly, it makes sense. I really am intrigued by like even Namjoon saying like, I'm a human, I get really nervous and sometimes I get depressed by and even get swallowed by all the energies, but I try to deal with it because I love music. That is that's such a Namjoon thing to say.
Sorry.
And I love the respect between the two artists.
And they have like very similar energies too.
They do, and very similar like, you know, ways that they've sort of navigated the industry, because Pharrell has had very similar experiences to BTS. I feel like Coldplay also like has had very similar experience to BTS, with people not taking them seriously, people taking advantage of them. And Pharrell is no different. I feel like, you know, first of all, if you don't know who Pharrell is, what are you doing? Like, he's like an icon.
Literally everyone knows the song Happy, and if you don't, where have you been?
Yeah. Also, like, it's not just the fact that he like makes his own music, but he also is a massive producer in the industry and has done a ton of work, like a lot. And he's seen and done some things like that we probably don't even realize yet are coming. Like, he's that prominent in the industry, and he's gone through a lot as an artist.
He's been like on a lot of work that you would probably not realize that he's worked on.
He's huge. And so to have like this really open and honest conversation with the two of them was like kind of surprising in a way, because they're so similar, and we got to like discover that through the interview of like how similar they really are, because both of them are extremely intelligent, like obviously Junie is, but Pharrell is also very intelligent as a person, and I love this like honest conversation between the two of them. And I'm kind of glad that Rolling Stone was the one to like, you know, host this like interview with the two of them, because I feel like they are probably one of the better magazines to have this interview with.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like, they were the best choice for this. I could think of like a couple of others that would not do as good of a job as they did. But it was like such a shock and surprise because like it literally dropped and we were all just like panicking. We were like, what is going on? Pharell and Namjoon. Oh my God.
What is going on? They're a mess.
Yeah. But again, like definitely I will leave the link to the interview down below. There's a transcripted version and then also the video version.
It is very worth a watch.
Yes. And it's really interesting, like just like listen to the words that they're saying because it's really important. And you know what, I love the ending of this because it's like Namjoon says no nerves, and then Pharrell says no nerves, just stay along for the ride, just keep going, and Namjoon says cruising.
I need to come back to that Yoongi photo real quick because I was just shared this tweet and I think it's worth a read.
Okay.
BTS told us that they wanted to explore what they wanted to do and their individuality for chapter 2.
Mm-hmm.
And Yoongi has decided that he wants to do his best to be a problem.
True.
True.
But yeah, definitely go and see that. Sorry. I know that they mentioned the collab. They didn't say when it was coming out. Yeah. So
but I'm excited.
Yeah,
as always.
And Namjoon said he is like about 90% done his album as well. So we'll probably be getting that likely by the end of the year.
Mm-hmm. Speculation is towards the end of this month, but it is speculation.
Yes, and Hybe didn't Big Hit didn't confirm nor deny those things. They didn't really say anything about it. They just said that it's coming and that's it.
They're just like, you do you, I guess.
Yeah, I know that there's like a lot of speculation when it comes to the members like releasing their albums, but I would say really be cautious with your expectation of that.
Oh yeah,
because
like take those speculations with a grain of salt, because until we get like an official statement, it is not true.
No. And I don't ever listen to any other media except when it comes to Big Hit or Hybe. They're the only ones who can confirm or deny.
Sometimes I listen to ARMY just to clown myself a little bit because we all need a bit of clownery.
Listen, theories are totally fine. Yeah. I'm just saying like
theories and speculation, but don't take them to heart.
Don't take them to heart, and also don't like follow things like the K-pop like trend news or whatever, or there's like a couple of other ones that are just like not worth to follow because they really don't know what they're talking about, and they're just like they just like follow artists around and like like leave them alone.
Yeah.
Like just like it's fine.
Not worth.
It's not worth it. Like just it's really fun. So that would be my